like Nicolas Maduro of Venezuela, could Bola Tinubu, president of Nigeria, could he be arrested? Issue one. Why I call Tinubu the Maduro of Nigeria, the Nicolas Maduro of Nigeria? Over the past week, on this platform, I have referred to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the Maduro of Nigeria. Not as an insult. I'm not going to insult him, but as a political analogy. I am making an analogy here. Today, President Donald Trump of the United States announced that Nicolas Maduro of Venezuela was arrested this morning in Caracas alongside his wife. Trump said Maduro and his wife is now on board the USS Iwo Jima en route to Washington, D.C. President will address the world. He's going to address what is time now? About 30 minutes from now. So we are going to learn more. President Trump is going to address the world with details. So Nigerians who watch this are asking, is Tinubu the Maduro? Is Tinubu the Maduro of Lagos? I beg. Don't make me laugh as they say. Ashwaju may be in Supier. He may be in deep doo-doo. In deep doo-doo. But analogies matter. And here is why. Issue 2. State failure and mass deaths. President Trump has publicly accused Tinubu, publicly, and his federal government in Abuja of failing to stop mass killings of Christians in parts of Nigeria. Independent groups estimate thousands of Christian deaths in the past year alone. Let me be clear. No one is accusing Tinubu personally of murder. I'm only quoting what the President of the United States said. But history judges leaders. Not only by what they order, but by what they allow. Because leaders are very snake. They will hide and order other people to do it. As Nigerians say, if you dey inside house and go they die for your backyard, oga, people go ask questions. Go they die in Tinubu's backyard. He can't pretend he does not know what is killing the goat. Issue 3. Sokoto, terror infrastructure and forestry. The capital of this whole thing is Sokoto. There have been credible international reports that U.S. forces struck terror-linked infrastructure in Sokoto State in late December. The President of the United States did announce this himself. These reports allege the following. I need to keep repeating it until it sinks into the head of Nigerian leaders. Long-standing terror safe havens in Sokoto State. State tolerance or complicity in Sokoto State. Catastrophic intelligence failures in that state. Let me be careful here. These are allegations. I will always state it, not conviction. I have my own opinions. You could ask me. I personally believe it, but it's conviction. But when foreign Tomahawk missiles enter your airspace, like they did in Venezuela, something has gone terribly wrong. They were shooting Tomahawks into Venezuela yesterday night. When neighbors, they spray insecticide for your house, it means that your house don't smell. Issue 4, disputed elections and the Maduro parallel, the comparison of Maduro and Tinubu. Like Maduro, Tinubu's election remains deeply disputed till today. Opposition leaders, including Peter Obi, who just joined APC, and Atiku Abubakar, have alleged electoral manipulation by INEC, compromised institutions like EFCC and the Supreme Court, abuse of incumbency by Tinubu. Tinubu now uses EFCC to arrest opposition figure. Anybody that joined the new ADC will arrest them. And he will release them only if you agree to go into APC. The moment you join APC, everything is forgiven. Again, allegations clearly made in Nigerian newspapers. But in global politics, problems matter, patterns matter. This is not Nigerian newspaper. And the pattern is simple. Disputed elections lead to repression, insecurity, international scrutiny, and external pressure. That thing people thought was small with INEC. The world is going to study INEC. Yakubu Mahmoud, all of them now, what they did. Issue 5, unresolved foreign legal controversies. This is another parallel with Maduro, who is about to be indicted this morning. Tinubu, like Maduro, carries unresolved foreign legal controversies, including U.S. court documents tied to financial settlements decades ago. What I'm reporting here is fact. These issues were never fully litigated in Nigeria. They were not. In international politics, unresolved history becomes leverage. Unresolved history becomes leverage. As they say, now only for Nigeria. Person go say, case don't settle, but file still there abroad. That file is still... Ladies and gentlemen. Issue 6, fear, flight, and sudden silence. When a sitting president, after Christmas, announces a sudden trip to Europe without any defined destinations, Nigerians notice. Street talk is brutal. The streets are talking. Person when no they fear, no they pack bag anyhow. That's what the Nigerian streets are saying. Maybe there's something fearing. Meanwhile, extremists, friendly clerics are deleting Facebook posts. Powerful figures have gone quiet suddenly. Everyone is acting like nothing is happening. There's a fear in Abuja, fear in the Senate, fear in the Federal House. When rat begin wash hand, something they follow. When rat, I can't just help myself. Issue 7, Maduro's arrest. A warning, not a prediction. Let me very clear, because what is speculation, I'm telling you. What is my own opinion, I tell you. What are facts, I tell you. I'm not predicting Tinubu's arrest here. I'm not calling for any kind of violence. Nothing like that can ever come out of my mouth. But yes, I believe accountability is a solution to Nigeria's crisis of confidence. Accountability. Tinubu's arrest, Maduro's arrest has created a global precedent. And presidents change behavior. If global powers like the US now treat leaders accused of mass civilian deaths, electoral fraud, terror complicity as removable risk, people that can be disposed of, then no presidency is untouchable, including that of Asiwaju or any other president. Big man, no dey fall twice before ground, learn him name. Big man, no dey fall twice before ground, go learn him name. Tinubu may be in trouble here. I never said anything. I'm just, he may be in trouble. Who knows? Issue 8. People ask me, what do you think should happen peacefully? Let me give you my opinion. In my opinion, Tinubu should quickly return home from France or wherever he's hiding. Submit himself to lawful scrutiny in Nigeria. Convene a national conference of all ethnic nationalities and religious persuasions. Allow Nigerians decide the future of the federation. Not him, not ISIS enablers, not that corrupt Senate, not the corrupt Federal House of Representatives. This is not humiliation. It is statesmanship under pressure. History favors leaders who exit before they are look at the way they're dragging Maduro, throw him into SS Iwo Jima. Is that what you want? We don't want that. Maduro's arrest is not about Venezuela alone, no. So if you think it won't happen in Nigeria, it is a signal, a warning that one, global patience is thinning. Trump is not going to babysit Venezuela or babysit Nigeria. Sovereignty now competes with perception. Leaders who misread the moment pay the price. If Tinubu ignores this, history will not be kind to him. If I were him, I would listen to the Offiong Aqua show very, very carefully. This is the Offiong Aqua show. I am the voice of the voiceless. Your independent voice telling fearless truths.